Well, we're running a little late, so we'll just have one more speaker before lunch. But following on neatly from Peter is Cyril Smet, who's the director and founding partner of OpenField. Now, he will demonstrate the importance of using data effectively to enable intelligent customer communication. OpenField aims to transform the places where people live, work and play into connected venues by cultivating data and developing technologies that link the physical and digital worlds. The challenge, of course, is to move away from mass digital communication to create personalized, highly anticipated interactions with customers. Cyril is currently working with France Gallo on their digital connectivity, so he'll be able to tell us more about this current project as well as draw upon his experiences with his other clients.
Hello, I'm Cyril Smet from OpenField. So OpenField is a young startup created in 2013 with my brother. We work for several venues, for Stadium of Lille, for the PSG, 24 Heures du Mans also, for AS Monaco, but also for retail, for Altarec Gedim malls, and also for Société des Mains de Mer in Monaco, and also in sport for the International Rugby Board. And we will start activity in US at the end of this year. So in few words, what is OpenField? OpenField is a software solution that manages in real time data from third-party applications, infrastructure applications, or business applications. And we provide intelligence tools in order to understand behaviors in a venue. And also, we offer marketing tools to turn any place where people live, work, and play into a smart venue. So it's important to make the difference between the smart data and also big data. Smart data is your data in the venue, and you need to manage your smart data if you want to compare this data with the big data from the web, the online world. So, few words about our roadmap. So our mission is to promote the conscious, trusted, and transparent collections of data, such that contextual intelligence can become mutually beneficial to the organization, but also to the customer. The vision is to transform the place people live, work, and play into connected venues by developing technologies that create the link between the digital world and the physical world. That's important to make a difference between the data you will have on the website and the data you will have in a venue. Because behind the data in the venue, it is the true data, the data of Mr. Smet, who cross the access control, who is consuming services, and it's more pure than data you will have on the web. For that, we use Microsoft technology to manage this data platform, and we have a very good relationship with Microsoft Corp to understand how we manage data in the cloud, but also how we can use predictive analysis to anticipate actions and interactions with different visitors. So, what is the connected venue? The connected venue is where technology fosters a mutually beneficial relationship between the customer and the organizations. Most people consider a connected venue as one that provides internet access to the customer. But we believe that a connected venue is more than just technology. Connected venues allow the customer to interact with his space, but also the space can interact with the customer. So that's important to imagine which kind of data we can exchange. And what is a mutually beneficial relationship? A mutually beneficial relationship in a connected venue involves a trade of information in exchange for valued services. And in the digital world, the relationship is very one-sided. And how does OpenField foster a strong relationship with the customer? Trust is a key to building a strong relationship with the customer. When customers trust that they will receiving relevant and timely communications, they are more likely to respond and will begin to anticipate the new interactions with the CRM. So, what is the new generation of CRM? The idea is to be able to deliver the right message via the right channel to the right person at the right time, but also at the right place. And that's very important. To integrate this new value and this new data, the place will be very useful to be relevant in the communications during the experience. So for our business, we have a business ecosystem. And the idea is to be able to share behavior data with other partners, other sectors, because we think that, for example, the information that Mr. Smet is always late, it is interesting for a stadium, it is interesting for a shopping center, it is interesting for a theater, and this kind of behavior information could be very useful to be more relevant with new services we can provide to this customer. So it is also the vision of OpenField to be able to share this kind of behavior information with other sectors. Few words about the data platform. So managing a stadium means welcoming and managing the population of a small town in the space of just few hours. So that is very important to have infrastructure and to have technology to manage this kind of data. And the cloud is very useful to be able to have a scalability in order to accept this kind of transaction. We define connectors to be able to connect to different systems. For example, we are connected with the access control system, the ticketing system, the online e-commerce platform, with the web TV, also with mobile applications. Each system could give us information about customer, about consumptions, but also about behaviors. And in the physical world, the building management system is also very useful to have information about spaces, about the energy, because if we want to have a big picture of what is the experience of the visitor, we need also to have information about spaces. So I have some use cases. We have defined it, for example, for the Stadium of Lille and for the PSG. So one example, should we open this bar at 5 p.m. tomorrow? How I can answer these questions? It is thanks the access control, which will give the attendance. The point of sales will give the ticket deliver. The catering system will provide what are you eating at this moment. The building management system is able to give you the energy consumed. The prepaid or loyalty program will give you the name of the customer behind the ticket, and human resource management will help you to define, I need 1 steward, 2 stewards at this time. It is an example to make decision, but the importance of crossing data from physical worlds and digital worlds can help you to take good decisions, to increase revenue, but also to optimize costs. Another example, we work with France Gallo. It is all the experience before, during, and after. So for the recruitment, I am a prospect, I receive information about tickets and package online. I create an account to take advantage, and I have a discount because I am in the France Gallo club for free. 8 days before, I receive automatically an email to prepare my arrival, and they propose a parking path. With that, I'm able to come on. Because I bought a parking, I get an SMS telling me the traffic of my trip before coming. When I arrive in advance, it offers me a happy hour at the bar. I cross the access control, I get a welcome SMS to discover the family entertainment. So we've got many use cases we can define with our clients to be relevant in the communications. And after, there is a time for loyalty and to engage. So you receive the photo with the SMS at the end and just a message, thank you for coming. We hope that we will see you as soon as possible. So that is an example, but now we can translate that on data, and with the business intelligence we provide, the idea is to present more and more data on maps. So on this maps, you can see B2C ticket holders from the Stadium of Lille, and B2B also. And behind each color, you can have a behavior of, you can have also information about people. So in red, women, in green, children, or people who come 2 hours before the kickoff. So you can have many informations behind each point in a map. In an indoor map, it's very useful. For example, it's for a rugby stadium. Here we discover that families usually are on the south of the stand because it is very useful to access the stadium, this part of the stadium. But there is no family products for these populations. So we discover this behavior on the maps because we thought that families were on the south of the stand. Thanks the etiquette, thanks questions we ask to ticket holders when they don't know their etiquettes. So with this information, we are able to have these important maps. Other representations, it is in a shopping center. So you've got the path of a visitor, you've got a daily activity in the shopping center, but also on the right, you've got all the day activity. And with this representation, we discover that H&M and also we discover that Carrefour and Primark are very good anchors on traffic leaders. But Marks & Spencer on the first level was very bad, but we didn't see that, we couldn't see that before because we didn't have the path and the behavior information. So we catch this information thanks to the Wi-Fi, but also e-beacon, but we use also each contact point the visitor use when he's coming in a shopping center. The access control of the parking, when he use an interactive directory, when he use his loyalty card in a shop, each transaction is useful to draw this kind of representation. Another one is a group, because the idea of our clients in the shopping center is to be able to communicate differently with groups than individual people. The idea is to find which guy wants to stay more and to have a specific communication with this guy. So we are able to define a group. So for example, we can read MAC address of phones in a car before the access control of the parking. And thanks to this information, we will try to find, is it a group? And can I have can I look the specific path of the group during the experience in the shopping center? And after, we will communicate individually or for all this group to share experience, to share services, to share informations that will be interesting for them. So another map, heat map, useful also. It was during the summer sales in July. With that, we give the proofs that Primark is not bad for other retailers and shops. And also, our clients decided to optimize the rent price of each shop around Primark because they know that they are able to manage traffic and to control the traffic with the data of our system. So, thank you for your time. If you have questions, I'm available. Yeah.